Let's continue Q&A on platforms to discuss deeply rooted conflicts. Number 3, such conflict is that the pro-establishment camp, i.e. Kowloon West News Dynamic, DAB, are blindly protecting the government. As a result, there is a wealth gap and hegemony of the developers. And then one country, two systems have been damaged. Number 1, wealth gap is the biggest conflict in Hong Kong. The 20% poor people see that other people are so wealthy, they feel bad. 30% of the elders are poor. How can we help them? There is no consensus. There are housing problems. We need more PRH units. We have so much surplus and reserve. How should we spend them to help the poor? We haven't got any discussion. In this election, there's no consensus. Number 8, the most important is to solve intergenerational poverty. We should ask the government to lower the poverty rates year by year. Number 4, functional constituencies should be abolished. Many people's livelihood issues in LegCo because of voting by division are voted down. So FCs must be abolished to solve these conflicts. Just now, you talked about poverty a lot. The government talked about the newly formed Poverty Commission will be such that LegCo members will be invited to join. If you are invited, what good policies can you suggest to the government? Number 1, in Hong Kong, every year, we have huge surplus and we have substantial reserve. How can we spend the surplus? We haven't got any discussion and consensus. The surplus should not be rolled over together with the reserve. This is a big problem. Part of the reserve can be used to help the poor. If there is no good discussion, civil servants can't do anything. Number 3, in society, there is a lot of consensus in alleviating poverty. PRH units should be increased, and there must be a poverty line. Policies should be formulated to solve the wealth gap. Number 5, I think the most important thing is to help children to have upward mobility. There must be 15 years free education. Number 9, we should help the have-nots people. More hospitals should be built because supply of public hospital is too small. Number 4, in terms of strategies, there must be more public housing. In Kowloon West, there are compartmentalized apartments. Apart from poverty alleviation in Hong Kong, there must be temporary quarters, and social welfare organizations should help those compartmentalized unit residents. Number 2, there must be universal retirement protection and OAA must be increased. Your time is up. Number 8, the Poverty Commission must be monitored to do the poverty alleviation work. Intergenerational poverty must be solved. The vulnerable groups, women's, children's, health development issues should be well taken care of. Public medical services, including dental care and expensive medicines, should also be taken care of. There should be non-means tested elderly subsidy for the disabled and the elderly for traveling allowance. They should be able to enjoy $2 fare. And then the food bank plan should be expanded in old districts for the mental health rehabilitation scheme. It should be, your time is up. Number 1, I think aging population is a serious problem. 30% of the elders are poor. Concerning universal retirement protection, there must be more discussion. The laborers and the employers, the government, how should they inject funds into the scheme? There must be consensus. The government has so much reserve and surplus. Your time is also up. Number 5, in Hong Kong, there will be more and more elders. DAB is very concerned about the elders. So we hope there will be retirement protection, taking care of the poor so that they can age properly and they can have support. Number 3, within Leung Chun-ying's term, there must be retirement protection as soon as possible. There must be non-means tested OAA. Leung Mei-fan talked a lot about poverty alleviation. On the 4th of February 2009, Leung Mei-fan was absent in that meeting. And when Leung Mei-fan is also against enhancing social harmony. Number 4, universal retirement protection must also be supported by the Poverty Commission resources so that the elders can age properly and with dignity. I think this is an urgent issue. Number 7, you have 32 seconds. I need to ask you a question. Leung Chun-ying has been in his position for almost 2 months. Before and after these 2 months, do you want to do a review of his governance? Well, on the surface, he has done a good job. He visited different districts. On the surface, he is doing a good job. But actually, he has not achieved anything. So we should adopt a longer-term view to look at his future performance. You still have 16 seconds. I hope that Leung Mei-fan will show her repentance to Jesus Christ. I'm asking you about Leung Chun-ying. For Leung Chun-ying, I will give him another chance because he has been elected. Let's look at his performance in the future. You have 6 more seconds. Please support number 7 Lam Yi Lai's team. Thank you. This part comes to an end. We will move on to the next part. That part is free debate and gift giving. In the gift giving part, number 1 will start first. Number 1. I want to give to the Hong Kong public this book written by me. This is about how to be able to happy all the time. And you have to have positive thinking. Many politicians see that we have too much pressure and they advocate negative thinking. So there are complaints and criticisms always in society. In order to be happy, we have to talk about long-term policies, aging population, healthcare reform, how to spend the reserve. Well, all these need long-term discussion. Any response? No. Number 2, citizens, I want to give you conscience that everybody should have. We ask for vindication of June 4th and the release of Liu Xiaopo. We are against brainwashing because national education will damage future generations. We are concerned about the middle class and the grassroots. Please elect those who are conscientious into LegCo. Number 2, Wang Pik-wan and Chairman Kwong. Any response? No. Number 3. We would like to give a gift to Leung Mei-fen. Leung Mei-fen, in 2008, when you participated in the election, you said you were independent. But in the past 4 years in LegCo, on major issues and motions, including vindication of June 4, Li Wangyang's suicide, and national education, you followed the stance of the government and the Mainland Liaison Office. What you have done encourages the Mainland Liaison Office to rule Hong Kong and damage one country, two systems. Leung Mei-fen, Kowloon West New Dynamics should be renamed to Western District New Dynamics. Any response from number 8? No. Number 4. I would like to give to the Hong Kong public and the government this. This is the voice of our people about compartmentalized apartment. A few days ago, there was a big fire accident in Lai Chi Kok, compartmentalized units, and some days ago, there were 9 units being damaged in Fa Yuen Street, and then again there is another tragedy there. We don't want to see more tragedies and fatality. So please support the building of more PRH to improve the livelihood of these residents. Any response? Number 2, building more PRH and resume building HOS is part of our platform. We think that there must be a timetable to rehouse the compartmentalized unit residents. There must be more patrolling so that there is greater deterrent effect. Number 3, the secretary has breached the law, but then he hasn't stepped down to show that he is accountable. So as a result, the compartmentalized apartment problem is getting more serious. Number 5, DAB wants to give these to the Hong Kong public: healthcare, food, housing, and transportation. Healthcare services. We want to have community healthcare center and shorten waiting time for consultation. In terms of food, we want economic development and more jobs. And there should be more land supply and a stable housing problem. And traveling expenses should be smaller. We are practical, so please continue to support us. Number 5. If you have any response to number 5, please do so. Number 3, DAB is concerned about housing. But then in the housing amendment law, you supported the government and you took away the upper limit of rents. So as a result, residents pay high rents. So how can you help the PRH tenants? How can you convince them to support DAB? I think you are hypocritic. You should not pretend to be concerned about people's livelihood. DAB supports a mechanism in which rents can go up and down. So rents can be reduced by 11.6%. Rents decreased by 11.6%, but after that, there is a rent increase by 10%. This is like the case in the supermarket. You are cheating residents. Number 7, Lam Yilai. Chiang Lai-wan, well, I personally think that she is not qualified to say that they are concerned about healthcare, food, and housing, because in her PhD thesis, she talked about Marxism. I want to ask Chiang Lai-wan. I'm not a PhD holder, I don't know, but then when you talk about Marxism, do you want all Hong Kong people to be communists? You talked about food, medical, and housing. Well, we have nothing. With Article 23, even if we say Mao Zedong is handsome, we may be imprisoned. So why did you quote Marxism in your thesis? I've referred to some professors, and they said that your thesis is not up to standard. They don't understand how you can get this passed. Any response? If not, then let's take a break. In the next part, we will continue our discussion.